Downtown Development Authority, Executive Director Mitzi Coors, and the President of the Grass Lake Area Chamber of Commerce, Larry Memmer. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mitzi and Larry, great to have you both with us. You guys wear multiple hats. Mitzi, besides the directorship of the DDA, you're also president of the Farmers Market.
Right.
Plus, you're an entrepreneurial farmer.
We have our own farm. Yeah.
Nice. And Larry, you've been Mr. Grass Lake for decades.
Yeah, I do a lot of things. Try to keep busy. But, it's a great.
And things really are busy right now in Grass
Yeah,
Lake.
races, things are happening. We're excited about the things that are happening. Mitzi and some of the things that are being brought into Grass Lake are going to really make it sparkle and be really a great place to visit and be.
Some might say, "Oh, I didn't even know Grass Lake had a downtown development authority."
We do.
Yeah,
We do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got several in the area,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Let's talk about 2024, some of the new things. I've been to a couple of them. Asher Creek,
Yeah.
they're awesome.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're getting raves for their ice cream and now their deli. Their food is amazing. Mike is quite a chef.
The only place you can get grape ice cream.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. That's true.
Brownsville
yeah.
Creamery. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting the relationships that they are making with other places in town. I was just reading this morning where Frank is making cupcakes or donuts or something special one for Asher Creek. So those things are happening where the communities, I like it because the community comes together, does things for each other, and that's the way we grow. So it's an exciting time.
Yeah, it's a cool space. Big family runs it, and you'll find them all working there at one time or another too.
Yeah, we had a ribbon cutting there a few weeks ago, and it was standing room only. We could. I don't think we'd have got many more people in the building. It was one of the largest that we've ever done. So.
And the food was amazing. Mike
food was
there
amazing.
were platters being handed around and
Yeah.
emptied quickly.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
The food's great.
Food's great.
Right around the corner, a new coffee shop.
Yeah.
All right.
Cattlemans.
Cattlemans,
They've
yeah.
been open for a little while, but they stepped in when Roaming Goat stepped out, and it's kind of our local hot spot. It's where people come to meet and have coffee, and it's my husband's work spot. It's one of our favorite places in Grass Lake. Beautiful family too. A lot of the families in Grass Lake have really come to become entrepreneurs and building the community.
I think we've had a couple other new businesses start up.
Right. Cattleman's, and then where the Ryans used to be,
Prate's Place.
Prate's. Okay.
Yes, Prate's Place.
Has had some soft openings, and so they're getting ready to open. It's kind of a bar, well, I don't know, but pub atmosphere, got TVs all over and a bar. And if you ever, when Ryan's was there, if you went in there now, you wouldn't know it was the same place.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like Ryan's from the outside.
Right.
I was
it
trying
doesn't
to place
on the inside.
it.
That step that was there is all gone. It's really going to be a great place, and we're excited for that though.
Yeah, I'm anxious to get over there. Blake Wyant has been working on helping them get up and running, but I've just heard great things about it.
Their staff is fantastic. Everyone is very kind, and it's got a beautiful atmosphere. I told Matt when we went in for one of our soft opening, experiences there, that it feels like it's Grass Lake Manifest.
Right.
Between the food and the atmosphere, and they have sporting events from Grass Lake events happening on the screen, and there's a big Grass Lake mural. It's just a beautiful atmosphere. It really is. Yeah. I think it will become a heart of Grass Lake.
Yeah, I think it will too, because he's a Grass Lake boy, and I mean, he wants to succeed, and he has great ties with the school athletics, the Grass Lake athletics, and the baseball leagues, youth baseball leagues. So I think it's going to be a place to go. Yeah. And that doesn't take anything away from the other places they're happening in Grass Lake.
The more the merrier.
Right. We have to make sure that we see and go to those places to support them, because with Grass Lake, it's going to be a little different getting people to support these, because we haven't had anything in Grass Lake like this for a lot of years. So this is a great thing.
The
for
other
us.
restaurant news everyone's talking about in Grass Lake is Justin Clavon bought the old Missy's Grass
right.
Shack. What's going to happen? Any clues yet?
Well, he purchased that building and the building, well, he's in the process of purchasing as far as I know, that and the building next to it, but that's all still, they're all still working out the kinks, so
Yeah,
we hope to
it
hear
is.
something soon.
Okay.
It won't, from what we hear, it won't become a Clavon's, but it'll be a Justin Clavon-owned restaurant, which we all know he does great things.
Yeah, there's some issues that Missy has to work through to make it all complete, but they're getting really close to getting that done, so we're excited about that. And then she's adding on to her place out west or east of town,
Sods.
Her other location.
her other location. Yeah, she's adding on to that, so it'll be what was the outside area is being all built in now. Whether it's going to be built in for inside or whether it's going to be inside or outside during the good weather, I don't know exactly what she's going to do there, but she's got some good ideas for out there too. We're excited about that one too.
Another thing you folks in Grass Lake do really well, events.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, well, first, the Oktoberfest. That was a huge success. There's got to be another one coming, right?
Right,
Yeah.
yep, that's on the books. We're certainly excited about that. We've had our Christmas event. That went very, very well. We had big turnouts for that.
Festival of Lights.
Yeah, Festival of Lights. It was good. We've had some good events and got more things coming along that we want to make sure we're out there and about. The chamber has went through a growing the last year, particularly, where we added new members. We got some new things going on. We do ribbon cuttings or gettings together about once a quarter. The next one will be at Prater's, but so we have a whole new board now. So we're really looking at things to do. We're going to do some spotlights every month for a business in town. So we're going to do some things that are going to try to bring the community together, and that's what the chamber's about.
Is membership growing?
Yes, yes, yes. All we have to do is get the word out, and
That's why you're here.
that's why we're here.
Mitzi, you are also head up the farmers market.
Yep.
Some changes for this coming year?
Yeah, it's has been Grass Lake Farmers Market, and we decided to drop the farmers from the name. It'll just be Grass Lake Market, and we're.
Drop the farmers.
I know. Well, the expectation from the community when you come in is because it's got farmers in there is that you're going to see a lot of produce, but the farmers market business is challenging, and it's a burden on the farmers to have to show up every week and you have to make a certain dollar amount for it to make it worth it. So we're going to reduce the burden on the farmers, on the expectation, and really expand into a much larger event where instead of a weekly event, it'll be a monthly event. So it'll be one Wednesday a month, May through September, where it'll be throughout the downtown. We're expanding the event to include the businesses and the parks. So we'll have musicians on the corner and demonstrations and kids area, maybe a bubble truck. So we'll have a much larger event with musicians and of course the artisans, and there will be some produce, I promise. But food trucks, it'll be a larger event encompassing all of downtown. We'll get the businesses involved.
You're modeling it after your neighbors, Chelsea's.
We'd love to.
Yeah.
We'd love to even look a bit like Chelsea's Sounds and Sights. They've done a fantastic job. Yeah.
So Music in the Park, which has been a weekly in the pavilion, will that be still?
They plan to continue the first and third Wednesdays of the month. Yeah.
All right.
Just adding more things.
Adding more things. The
More
DDA will have some movie nights. That we're going to add 5 movie nights. We're partnering with Wave, who's been really an asset to Grass Lake and growing. We're going to partner and do 5 movie nights in the pavilion next summer too.
So Wave is a transportation company. Is it a?
It's in Grass Lake now. They started out primarily Chelsea, Manchester, Dexter. That was their area, and they got a grant to include Grass Lake, and so it was approved. So now they have routes. They can come to the door and pick you up, take you to Chelsea to a doctor or a hospital or whatever they might need to do. So they've now expanded their area to include Grass Lake, which for older people needing to go to have transportation, that's a big benefit for the people of Grass Lake.
Right. So your dream as head of the DDA, what is missing? What kind of business are you hoping for?
Well, a survey will come out soon, and we'll be asking the public just that. What do you want to see in Grass Lake? Because over the next year or two, a lot of buildings will become available as part of the estate. The Grass Lake, the architectural salvage buildings
Oh, really?
will be open for development. So we're going to have a lot of turnover in Grass Lake with the businesses and development, lots of opportunity. So we're kind of at the beginning of this Grass Lake boom, and we're really excited, so just keep an eye on it.
So will those buildings go up for sale?
They will go up for sale. Right now they're in the process of emptying them out, so we've had a few auctions where you can go in and get your piece of Grass Lake history, and I think they'll continue that maybe. I haven't heard, but keep an eye out for it.
Nice. And you're a farmer yourself.
We are. We have a 40-acre farm in Grass Lake, and we do some regenerative agriculture. And
What is regenerative agriculture?
well, it's taking the land and trying to breathe life back into it, bring some natural forms of farming. Instead of an annual crop, we have a perennial crop where we planted thousands of trees and partner with the NRCS and some of the programs they offer. That could be an entirely different show. You'll have to call me about that. But we're doing some interesting things on the farm. We're proud to be in Grass Lake and part of that community.
Great. Cool things happening in Grass Lake. You can find out more on their websites and social media. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
From Grass Lake, Larry Memmer, President of the Chamber and Executive Director of the DDA Mid-C Coors.